Hallelujah. Shalom. This is David Eagle. Today I want to share something about this coming September 20th. And through this message, I want to encourage and bless and honor our brothers and sisters in Taiwan. And also I want to remind you, all of us, of the importance of the destiny of the nation of Taiwan concerning to the restoration of Israel. This year, 2017, is so important in that 50 years ago, in 1967, Israel recovered the Jerusalem. And again, 50 years ago, in 1917, Balfour Declaration was proclaimed. So in 1917, Balfour Declaration, 50 years later, in 1967, the recovery of Jerusalem, and 50 years later, it is 2017, this year. So like many people are saying, 2017 is a kind of double jubilee. And I agree with that. And 2017 is, according to the Jewish calendar, it is the year of 5,777. 5777. And 777 means completion. So this year is so important for the nations and for the Israel. And next year, 2018, is so important as well, in that there will be 70th anniversary in Israel, the establishment of Israel, the 70th anniversary of establishment of Israel as a nation. And 2018 is the year of 5,778 according to Jewish calendar, and 778 means a new era, a new beginning based on this completion, 777. So I believe that God is doing something. God has been doing something, but this year and next year it is a very important spiritual sequence. So we are now living in there. And you know what? Right in the middle of this sequence, there is this coming September 20th. Because according to the Jewish calendar, the new year, the beginning of new year is this coming September 20th. The Feast of Trumpets, Rosh Hashanah. So this coming September 20th, it turns into the year of 5,778. So this coming September 20th is right in the middle of this important spiritual sequence. It is like a connecting point between the year of 2017, double jubilee, and the year of 2018, the 70th anniversary. And at the same time, it's connecting point between the year of 5,777, the completion, and the year of 5778, the new era, the new beginning based on completion. So we gotta be ready for this September 20th. It's coming. And now I want to share some ministry in Taiwan. There's a team named the Shofar Ministry. Basically, they visit Israel like a yearly basis. So every year, they go to Israel and they celebrating the Feast of Trumpets. They blow shofar, hundreds of people. They blow their shofar at the same time, proclaiming the release of the destiny of the nations and Israel. But last year, when they were blowing their shofar, celebrating the Feast of the Trumpets, Rosh Hashanah, God told them not to come to Israel next year, which is 2017, but stay in Taiwan, borrow a big cruise boat, and travel around the island of Taiwan and blow your shofar toward Taiwan to release their destiny. This is what they received from the Lord. Last month, I was visiting Taiwan to attend a conference. But during the conference, God gave me a burden to visit Taipei, the capital city of Taiwan. So I went up to Taipei and I visited a certain house of prayer. And there was a gathering of various house of prayer in Taiwan. So it was a Shofar ministry. And I got to learn what they are doing, what they have been preparing for the last year, for the last whole year. So now they are ready. They're ready for this ministry. They've been preparing for this for the whole year. And they invited worshipers and intercessors from the nations. And by the grace of God, I am invited there, and I will join their ministry and we'll do this ministry together. Like I shared before, the destiny of Taiwan is so important concerning to the restoration of Israel. So, let me say, the release of the destiny of Taiwan is the beginning. If I say this is the beginning, and the restoration of the Israel is the end. So the restoration of the Israel begins with the release of the destiny of Taiwan. So if you're really praying for the restoration of Israel in 2017, we really need to focus on the release of the destiny of the nation of Taiwan. We got to think and we got to move strategically. Since the destiny of Taiwan is a key to China, but not just key, but they are gatekeepers like Mordecai. They open up the gate of China and they keep the door wide open while the enemy is trying to shut it down. They're gatekeepers. Open up the gates and keep the gates wide open, so that the coastlands in Pacific area, including Japan and Korea, can go into China. So when coastlands, including Japan and China, go into China, there will be a spiritual shaking in China. It will trigger, it will ignite something. It will ignite and it will press in and push on the release of the destiny of China. Then 1 million of Chinese army, spiritual army, will rise up and they will march into Central Asia. And in the process, they need to go through a certain gate, west end of China. And there too, Taiwan will do their job according to their destiny. From 2005, Taiwanese Christian businessmen, they made a lot of investment in the west end of China. So they have authority, real business field and spiritual wise, they have authority in that land. So Taiwan is not only key to China and gatekeeper to China, but the key to Central Asia. From China to Central Asia, they are key to Central Asia, and they are gatekeepers in that place too. So we really need Taiwanese brothers and sisters to fulfill their destiny, to fulfill their destiny. We need them. And in 2017, it really needs to be happen. That is why I really want to encourage and honor and bless our brothers and sisters in Taiwan. So when Taiwanese brothers and sisters fulfill their destiny in the Lord, then there will be the fulfillment of the destiny of Japan and Korea. It will trigger the release of the destiny of Japan, and it will trigger again the destiny of Korea, and then it will trigger the release of the destiny of China. Then it will trigger a spiritual shaking in Central Asia and Middle East. Then it will trigger the completion of Isaiah 19. Then we can see the full restoration of Israel. So we gotta deacon and move and behave strategically. We gotta pure, but at the same time, we gotta be wise enough to move strategically. So 2017, if you really you're praying for the restoration of Israel, then you gotta focus on the release of destiny of Taiwan. And I believe that God will make a significant breakthrough in the destiny of Taiwan, in the fulfillment of destiny of Taiwan through this Shofar ministry from September 20th to September 22nd. So brothers and sisters in Taiwan, keep it up. And our brothers and sisters in the nations, please pray for this Shofar ministry from September 20th to September 22nd. And at the same time, please pray for the Convocation in Israel. It is like twins. These two spiritual events in Israel, in Taiwan, is in the same spiritual sequence. So it is beginning and this is the end. This is the result. So, brothers and sisters, remember this sequence and remember the importance of the destiny of Taiwan in 2017 concerning to the restoration of Israel, and pray for this ministry, the Shofar ministry, from September 20th to September 22nd. Okay, this is it. God bless you.